Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Chad Green gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's having a real nice year, averaging almost a strikeout per inning. We'll see how he does in this one.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but if you can play 750 ball at home, 500 on the road, you'd win 100 games. Well, this has been an 800 homestand for them so far. They're 4-1. They'd love to keep that going here.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. EK, any thoughts?
Well, guys, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, this center fielder that we're going to watch, great range. Ton of speed, can cover a lot of ground. They won him the Gold Glove last year. I can't wait to watch him play center in this one.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Chris Archer is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Jacoby Ellsbury stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Matt Holliday is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Archer comes set. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Souza moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And a relay home. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Matt Duffy is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. Bird over to his left, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The first baseman,
Brad Miller stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Tap fouled at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here it comes on 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ellsbury moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Greg Bird is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Archer's ready. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Here's the first pitch to him. Gary Sanchez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. And another foul ball. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw in time, and he is nailed at second.
Up next for the Yankees.
Well, here the runner's going to break on 0-2. Normally, this is not such a great count to run on because of the threat of a pitch out. But instead, they get a gift right here. It's a strike them out, throw them out, double play.
Into the box now, Aaron Judd. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check as they're unable to add. Evan Longoria will get an opportunity now, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
Wilson Ramos is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Squared that one up just a little late. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Ellsbury. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
Number 17 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of this inning. But he's seen the count move now from 0-2 all the way to 3-2.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Rays go in order. Starlin Castro will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Brett Gardner steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Wilson Ramos will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Now batting,
Number 17 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. He pulls this one into right, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Steven Souza will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. Nick Franklin will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. On his way to pitch number 100. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 9-0. Chase Headley digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And he's set down, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees,
Jacoby Ellsbury strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Tyler Austin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Austin.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Duffy is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Tyler Austin will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Into the windup and the pitch. Matt Duffy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out of it.
Brad Miller will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only one walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
And that's taken for strike two as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter,
Corey Dickerson digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. And he falls behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Brian Mitchell will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Brian Mitchell.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, this one started out with some promise, but it winds up as a laugher as they cruise home with a 9-run victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the 9th, but still, 8 2/3, good innings of work, and he was on his game here in this one.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more,